Hey guys! So, I'm here again. I actually have the time to do it now, so therefore I'm doing the Q&A portion of my two-part bit. It's taken me forever, but I got it done. That's what we're here for, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm not gonna explain what's going on today, and if I look as though I have a look of agony and pain, it's because this is the moment in time where I am reminded as to why I want nothing to do with fucking kids ever in my life. Too much information? Oh fucking well. Nothing is off-put with me. Alright, so let's go for the Q&A section. I have my Tumblr inbox right here. You can't necessarily see it, but you know, it's right there. So, here we go. Question number 1, my favorite color. I don't technically have a favorite color. I personally love every type of color. Any color can go with anything. I do not believe when people say that certain colors cannot go together. That's complete and utter bullshit. Any color can go together if it's layered properly. I want to be a graphic designer when I get older, so I work with a lot of colors a lot of the time. Let's move this along. That can't be done. Alright. But I don't have any particular favorite color. But if I had to choose and slim it down, it would have to be between black and silver. When I was younger, my favorite color was clear. Only because to me, there's no such thing as a favorite color. I like all colors. Every color can go together. Just a matter of fixing it together. Alright. Type of music. I listen to every music under the damn sun. I mean, if the beats are right, I will dance all night. From different artists, from like Dr. Dre to Nickelback to, believe it or not, Snoop Dogg, to even bands like some people of today. Not necessarily. I should not lie to you people. I don't really listen to a lot of music of today, but I listen to regular music. I listen to music from different countries, K-pop, J-pop. I actually listen to some music from Greece, Iraq. There's this, or Iran, I think it's Iran. There's this band called the Kamkars. I listen to them. I listen to Mele Fame. What's the name? Christophe Willem. Sonata Arctica. There's a lot of different bands and a lot of different songs. So long as it sounds great, I'll most likely listen to it. My proudest moment, to be announced, because I couldn't tell you, my life is completely utterly fucking dull. What is my first most memorable crackiest thread? Oh my god, it has to be the night that, I think it was me, Warhorn of Gondor, Son of Golan, and Ethnistel, of Lucid Moon, I think her name is. And it was like, we all had that stupid ass drunk thread. Oh my god. And then it was fucking hilarious. We were all drunk. Me and Son of Golan were like having this competition. He's trying to be like, I'm prettier than you. And my legs was like, girl, bye. And out of nowhere, you just see Amir Blink, one of the Lotra people who plays Thranduil. It was like, dude, my father's home! Hide the ale! And we all had to hide this shit. I don't know what the fuck Bordomir's doing. He just gave this look like, oh my god, we're fucked. We're fucked. Like, dude, help us out. And all I can remember is Amir Blake saying, I'm gonna ground you, you little shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, sir. Goodbye. Who do I ship Legolas with? I ship Legolas with chemistry. I don't have a particular ship for him, because I don't think he would fall for anybody particularly that easily. My OTP, I couldn't tell you. I don't believe in like a one true parent, because I think that if the personalities work together, they will find love. If the personalities clash, opposites attract. It really doesn't matter. For my Legolas, there have been more pairings with him for males as it has been opposed to females, and I have a reason for that. I'm a heterosexual girl. It's the stupidest reason I can think of, but because the more I think about it, the more it's like, But I've been role-playing men for so long. Like, I've been role-playing so many guys. I role-played more men than I have women. And all my guys, oh my god, we shut off. All my role-play guys have always paired up with other guys. I don't understand why. I guess it's because I don't find the female anatomy to be attractive. I have boobs, I have a vagina, I know what goes into this shit, I know what comes out of it. I don't want anything to do with another one. And I don't know, that's always been my thing. I know what the female body is like, and I don't have any attraction to it. So it really becomes hard for me as a guy character to get into the act of like doing some type of sexual role play with a woman. I can, it just takes some time and me working up to it. It's no fault on any girl like character that wants to pair with my Legolas. That's no fault on you guys. You're not doing anything wrong. That's all me. I have to work up the nerve to do it. As odd as that sounds. It makes me sound like I prefer guys over girls. In real life, yes I do. But then again, love is love anywhere you find it. The more I think about it, the more shitty it sounds. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But when it comes to like literary pairing, like I could do a romantic pairing with any guy, girl. It doesn't really fucking matter. I could do romance. It's just the act of intimate act is what throws me off. But I pair Legolas with anything, with chemistry or whatever. It's all about how well we work together as muses and muns. That's how it works for me, which will determine if something is to happen and if we talked about it. What are my thoughts on Tolkien? I haven't read any of his work. He has a great concept. I mean, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, those were amazing concepts. I think anybody with that type of fantasy mindset to just build an entire, he didn't even just build an entire world. He built a world. He built characters. I love it when people can build characters. He built a language. That is fucking amazing. For two types of people, the elves and the dwarves, he built a language. And I think it's amazing how the fans loved it so much that they took the bits and pieces of the languages that he made and finished it. Like they did with Klingon. They finished the language. That is fucking amazing to me. That just shows you the type of work that he's done and how it affected everybody else as a whole. I think it's fucking amazing. How much of Tolkien's work have you read? Not a damn one. I mean, let's be serious now. I'm still working on Hannibal Rising, okay? I could finish this book tonight. Doesn't mean I will. That's how sad we are. I've always been the type of person, like, even in games, readings, role plays, I'll start it and I'll go for a while, and then I just come to a complete stop. Has nothing to do with anybody. It's all me. I don't know why. Like, I guess because some things I know is going to come to an end soon. We're going to get to, like, this big grand scale thing, and then it's just going to dwindle down to nothing. I don't want it to get that far yet, so I end up stopping. But I'll work on that. I don't know. Reading's not really my thing. What's your favorite kind of chocolate? I'm not a big chocolate fan. Believe it or not, I'm not a big sweets fan. I'm not that big on chocolate or candy or things like that. Now, if it's soda, we can get behind soda. We can get behind soda. Oh my god. I've been drinking soda for like 23 fucking years. Me and soda are like this. I probably couldn't quit. I've quit soda multiple times for a good set of months. And as soon as I get that one taste, I binge and it's over. How many times have you watched the trilogy? Only once. Why? Because that shit's long as fuck. People have lives. Oh my god. I remember watching the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship, when I was younger. I think it was like 10 or 11, whenever it came out. And I didn't remember any fucking thing about it until I watched it again. I mean, all I could think was, this is a whole bunch of walking. This is 3-4 hours of walking, and we've gotten nowhere. And everybody was like, you gotta watch the Two Towers, you gotta watch Return of the King, they're the better ones. And all I could think about is like, no. I watched the fucking Fellowship when I was 10, 11 years fucking old. We walked this whole entire movie, and we got nowhere. Like, we got nowhere. I'm not about to sit and get nowhere again, okay? If we get somewhere in the third movie, I'll just watch the third fucking movie. Fuck the second. If we just walk into the second, I'm not doing it. But I watched it again. It's amazing how when you watch something when you're younger, you don't understand all of it until you watch it again as an adult, and then you realize that the walking actually had purpose. And it's funny watching it as an adult, you realize we actually covered a lot of ground. Because I played Lotro online. So I've been to Bree, I've been to Rivendell, I've been to Lothering. We covered a lot of ground. Holy shit. What's next? How do you feel about the first trilogy box set not matching the second set? I don't fucking care. I'm probably like the chillest laid back person. I couldn't fucking care. Does it look good? Can I get into the story? Okay, then we're watching. That's all I really care about. What do you and your muse have in common, if anything? Okay. The main thing that I share with Legolas is the fact that we both don't have a mother. I don't have a mother, and he doesn't have a mother. Granted, the way that we lost our mothers is completely different. It's the loss that I connect with him. He doesn't remember much about his mother, and I don't remember much about my mother either. I only had my mother for 10 years of my life. And I personally believe if this lady actually went to the doctor, she'd probably be here longer. I probably wouldn't be doing this right now if she had been here any longer. But that has to be like the main thing I share with him, is that we both know loss of that person that gave us life. We both know that loss. And we both know what it's like to not have that person, for one, and to not have the memories of that person either. That is a pain I hope that no one ever has to experience. And I can understand the father, Thranduil, closing himself off, because when you lose somebody you love like that, you really wonder if you can love again. You either continue on and be half the person you used to be, or just let grief kill you entirely. I mean, when I lost my mother, the person that I was going to be and died that day. And the person I am now is not the person who I probably would or should have been, if that makes any sense. So that's like the one thing out of everything that I share with Legolas, and I feel for him. I understand. I feel for him. What are my hobbies besides role-playing? Can I count sleep? Oh my god. God, sleep. Sleep and gaming. I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I actually have to start playing it again. I like a lot of role-play games. Dragon Age, what's it called? Dynasty Warriors, things like that. The Batman trilogy. Granted, Arkham Knight is coming out for the fucking new gen systems and shit. Like, us old gens don't get a fucking say. I'm not about to buy me a fucking Xbox One to play one fucking game. Looks like I'm gonna end this shit on the goddamn PC. That's what it looks like. And why are you so cute? Oh, I'm not cute. Fuck out of here. I'm just a lonely little crab. I'm not cute. Fuck out of here. What were your expectations, feelings coming into the Lotro and Harbor RP fandom, and how are they the same or different now? Honestly, when I first got into this fandom, I didn't really know a lot except for what I read in The Hobbit, and I thought people were gonna like shit on me, like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna play this character, I'm gonna play him so fucking horribly, and people are gonna be like, get the fuck out of my fandom, like, okay. No, but I was really scared of a lot of people when I joined. I joined because a friend was here, and I decided to join with her. I was really fucking afraid. Like, you have no idea. But when I got here and I saw that people were so warm and inviting, I was like, oh my god, it's amazing. I reached like my first 100 in a week, and then my second 100 the next week, and then people just started coming and role plays were happening and just like all this interaction. I was like, holy shit. Like, I've never received this much traction in a fandom before. You don't fucking understand. I've done almost every fandom under the goddamn sun. Anime-wise, yeah. But I've done almost every, like, popular fandom anime-wise under the fucking sun. And I've never got this much traction before. So it's always fucking amazing every time I come on and I see a new fucking person following me or a new person wanting to roleplay with me. Like last night, somebody told me that I was a fucking amazing Legolas, and they were saying that they would love to talk to me, but they're afraid of me and shit. And I'm like, the fuck are you afraid of me for? I'm more afraid of you than you are of me. Trust me, I am more afraid of everybody than they are of me. You have no fucking idea. What is the one joy you least expected from Lotro Tumblr roleplaying? To be perfectly honest, I think it has to be the embarrassment of Legolas. Like, I love sexual Sundays for him. Oh my god. Not because it's, like, the best time to get laid, because I haven't really got laid with him yet. On my profile, I haven't gotten laid with him yet. God damn it. But it's, like, the fact that I see Legolas as, although he is advanced in age, that's just it. He's advanced in age. I don't believe him to be mature in that type of aspect. He seems to me, and compared to like Lotro and The Hobbit, in some aspects he is very knowledgeable, but in other aspects he seems really like a novice. He seems naive. So I always figure that when Sexual Sunday comes around, it's like it's a joy for all of you. You all get to embarrass the fuck out of him. Go for it. Because then he gets asked all these questions and he doesn't know how to fucking respond because he doesn't know half the shit that's being asked of him. He's like, what is this? What do you mean when's the first time I've done this? What does that even mean? What the hell is manscaping? Like, I just think it's completely funny, and I love how people, like, they take that and they run with it every fucking Sunday. It's embarrassed the fuck out of Legolas Day. Let's go for it. But no, I mean, just the warmth of the community was something that I never expected from this fandom. And it grows all the time. Like, I love getting to know people who share the same views as me. I love getting to know people who have OCs. I love getting to know everybody. It's fucking amazing. When I started role-playing, I only figured I'd be here for a little bit. I never thought that I'd be in the game for this fucking long and still going. But just like everything, everybody dies out, everybody retires. Been doing this for over 10 years now. Fucking still doing it. And I think that one day I do retire from role-playing will be the hardest day of my life. And as I said before, when I fully decide that it's time for me to stop role-playing, I'm going to end off the way I started, with the very first character I role-play as. The first person I roleplay as is going to be the last person that I roleplay as. And I think that's going to be a good end-off for me, because besides Legolas, the one person that I've got so much attraction on was Yusuke Urameshi. I've had people from different sites come to me and like, yeah, I know you. I remember you from MySpace. I remember your name. Dude, you're Yusuke with a computer, and you don't know what that means to me. To have people tell you that you are this character, you know what they're about. Because it's all about you. If you can harness and understand the character's perspective on things and how they would answer and their attitude and their lifestyle, you'd be surprised that you could roleplay anybody. It's all about knowing, who this person is. And he's my heart, he's my world. I started as him, I'm going to end as him. And that's just how it's going to be. If I'm gonna go out with a bang. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm up to 20 minutes now. Good God, this is gonna be uploading all fucking night. So thank you all for having this journey with me, and I'll probably see you all again in like another 400 followers if we ever get up that far. Actually, as of now, we're up to 426 followers, which is I don't know where you people come from. So yeah, don't stop looking fabulous, and I will see you all later.